So I'm live right now on YouTube doing some random intuitive readings. If there's anybody out there that's interested in getting a reading, I'm practicing my reading, my intuitive reading skills and honing those. So I'm happy to practice and give you a reading. So I will just kind of sit here and wait and see if anybody shows up and see if anybody is interested in getting a live reading. Really, I can't foretell the future, but what I do is I can tend to sense and feel maybe what's surrounding your certain circumstances. Sometimes I will utilize cards to help dive a little bit deeper into a situation so I can give you guidance on how to move forward from there. And those are just some of the things that I do, and they're newer skills that I've recognized recently abilities that I have. We all have them. It's just a matter of getting in tune with them, and part of that is, spiritually awakening. And so, just know that if you're looking for a reading, that I'm happy to give one because I'm still practicing. Just comment in the comment box so I could see your comments, and I will absolutely take a look at your questions and see if I can help. And since this is live, please, like I said, comment, or if you're not comfortable doing so, you can also look me up at Solboheme. I'm on Facebook as well. You can always direct message me there too. And I do readings there, as well as you can post to my profile page there as well. So, anyways, what I do for people is cards, or I can also do things such as just an intuitive reading that I basically just write myself. So for instance, I'm going to right now, I have no idea who's watching. So I'm just going to go randomly pull a card and let's see if it applies to your situation. So it's probably someone I know that's watching though. Get that feeling. Because I don't have a whole lot of subscribers on my channel. So, all right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull a card. Okay. So the card that I'm pulling tells me that, okay, give me a second here, okay, because I've got to think on this a little bit further. But first of all, that things are a team effort. I can tell you that. Things are a team effort. And it takes more than one person sometimes to get things done. As you know, everybody has their strengths, and as a team, you can be stronger together than you are apart. So you need to connect with others that are, it's important to connect with your friends, with others. They say find your tribe, vibe with your tribe. So find your tribe. That will help you gain even more confidence and trust in yourself and your own vibrations. And some of the best ways you can do this is to send out your positive vibes and ask your higher power for guidance on how to help others, or how to call on other, awakenings of different senses in you. So that's something that you can do too. So basically, it's time to connect with other people. It's time to trust your vibrations. It's time to call out and ask for help if you're having problems with trusting your vibrations. So I guess that really when I use cards, I don't even like to read any of the meanings behind the cards that come with them, because generally I could just pick up enough off the card itself. It just takes time to dive deeper, but I know a lot of people always have questions and they want to go a little bit deeper, so it's going to be more, especially since I'm online, I can't interact with whoever's watching. It's hard to get that energy flow going, so it's hard to do readings online unless you've got some kind of communication going back and forth, some kind of interaction, something, so I have that energy that I can, go off of. So, if you know, you probably have no idea what I mean. You're probably like, this chick is just nuts. Love it. So, anyways, that's how I do some readings. Most of it's all off intuition. I do a lot of things based off of intuition. Um, there's probably a lot of things I could do better, as we all could. But my whole thing is that I'm trying to inspire others by creating a spiritual journal of my own as I go through my spiritual awakening, and hopefully inspire others to follow their path, their purpose, and you know, there's a lot of things I want to do. I'm like a squirrel. I get like distracted from one thing to another, but I'm, all about building something that helps others. And so from a personal perspective, I like to do these readings because I feel like it gives back. It's something that I can give back, especially since I'm practicing and honing those skills in my spiritual awakening. And I just feel like by giving back, I'm really I believe in karma, that it'll come back to you. And karma's not just how you act, it's how you react, which was a real eye opener for me. Like, I don't know, in the last month, I really never thought about karma being the way I react to. And it is. So you want to always try to, find that calm inside yourself. And when you're faced with a situation that's stressful or causes your vibrations to be negative, or lowers them, so negative things cause our vibrations to lower, then you want to do things to bring the vibrations back up. So do kind things for others, do kind things for yourself, do meditate, do spiritual, if you believe in your spiritual, and you do like any type of visualization and meditation or yoga, or different things to help bring you back to balance. So and everybody always says I'm such a hippie, but whatever, it's how I think. I'm all about be loving to others, be kind to others, be inspiring to others. And sometimes so much so that I forget to put myself, to take care of myself in that way. So, but that's, I'm working on that. It's a work in progress. Yes, it is. So, why can't I see? How come like nobody's like commenting or talking to me or anything like that? And is this like really live? Oh, sorry, my dog is barking. If there is anybody watching me. Come here, Diva. Come here. You can meet my dog. Come on, Diva. I've been trying to work on this whole thing where I'm going to be interviewing people, to try to interview people and host an interview kind of series where I have people discuss their inspiring stories or how they overcame adversity, just different real life stories that they're willing to put together to share with people, so that way people know that they're not alone, just real life inspiration. And I mean, we can dig into the dirt, and I've got a lot of it, and I've got stories that I could leave you here for hours with, but I just wanted to say that's something that I've been looking for lately, and I'm having a really hard time finding somebody that's wanting to come out and talk about some type of inspirational story. Maybe they don't if they get paid for it, but anyway, if they want to do it for free, I'm having a hard time finding anybody to do that. So I guess I may end up having just to talk about my inspirational story. I'm still inspired, trying to inspire myself and inspire others to do things. This is Diva. It's my pet. I like her. So I am doing readings. If If you want a reading, please, if somebody would just, if you're watching, send me a little chat. Hello, how are you? So see, there we go. Now I know this works. So were you wanting a reading? Were you want me to do a reading for you? So I assume that there'll be something that pops up again when I get an answer. Good. Did you come here for a reading? Yes. So I'm gonna do no. I want you to know first. I don't do health or medical readings. Okay. So and I try to do them without cards, but sometimes I have to do them either by writing or with cards. Okay. So okay. So can you first? I need to get the energy flowing. So let's get some discussion going. Okay. So where are you from? Tell me where you're from. Where are you from? You don't want to tell me, or is there a delay? I'm just trying to get some energy flowing back and forth. Okay. Okay. And so I sense that, well, here, let me get my cards because it's harder for me to do it without writing, okay? But I sense it has something to do about a woman. Am I correct? Am I resonating? Am I onto anything? Just tell me if I'm onto something by saying I feel like it has something to do with a woman. You have to be open to the reading too. So you've got to, I'm basically reading what you're thinking and what you're projecting. I'm going to pull a card. Oh, I missed that one. How do I read that now? Will you send that to me again? I just missed that message. Can you send that to me again? Okay, so you're who I'm picking up on. It's me that I have to say peace. I was feeling for you. Okay, so I can't read his thoughts, so I'm only gonna be able to read what you're projecting. So here's the deal. So here's what I'm saying to say. Pull a card. Okay. It's time for you. So it's time for you to be creative. So if you want to find, so regardless of whatever is going on in with the specific question you asked me, when I pulled a card, it told me that it's time for you to be more creative. That it's time for you to be more left brain than right brain. So if you are in any way creative, if you draw, if you paint, if you make things like jewelry, if you design, anything that uses your more of your left brain than your right brain, let that start to happen, because then you'll start to become more aware. And as you become more aware and your mind starts to calm, stop thinking about, if he has feelings for you or not. If he has feelings for you, I feel that you would feel that, and you would know that in your heart, and that for me to affirm that is not going to do is I can't do that, because he's not here for me to read, but I can tell you that you should be more creative, that you want to be creative. Find an outlet to be creative as a hobby, something that's going to bring out your inner voice, your inner light, and that's what I have to say. Does that make sense in your world at all? Does that resonate at all with anything that's going on in your world? Okay, good. That's good. I'm sorry I couldn't answer your specific question, but I'm glad it resonates with what's going on in your world. So, if you wanted me to dive in deeper to that, I can try to do that, dive in deeper. and see what some things that you can do and some obstacles that might be in your way in order to achieve that. But I appreciate you watching. So that was just, or just, yeah, I mean, just let your creativity flow is what you need to do. Just let your creativity flow. So, um, sometimes we have to let that happen to really start to vibrate on a higher level. And once we do, we start to attract the things that we want. So that's something you can do. Does anybody else want a reading or want me to pull a card for them? Like I said, I'm still practicing this whole intuitive reading thing. It's part of my journey. So, but I tend to have been very accurate and precise in some of the practicing that I've done so far. So that makes me happy. If I can help somebody out there in some way, that's really wonderful. So I enjoy doing that. Does anybody else have any questions for me? Okay, so I do readings. You can find me Solboheme on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. Please subscribe, follow, share, and I do these practice readings. You can always direct message me on Facebook as well. You can find my profile page there, and feel free to contact me there. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate are you talking about someone's sun sign, or are you talking about an illness? Because I don't do health readings, but sun sign. Okay. I can't see. Here's the thing: people they ask me that, and it's like, but I can't. They're not here for me to read, so I can read like what you're projecting right now, what you're thinking, but I can't read somebody that's not here. So I will read you, okay, for instance. And this may or may not. You may have a specific question in your mind that you project, and you need to do that. If you have a specific question or something along those lines, go ahead and think of that in your mind, okay? And just hold that there, and I will pull a card for you. Okay, so this card, give me just a second here. It's a new one. So there's really no need ever again to search in vain for anything, okay? Or fear that what you seek isn't out there. Give me a minute. So, so here's what I'm getting: that you're very, never mind. I'm getting that you're spiritual and that you believe that you have spirit. Do you believe that you have spirit guides or angels or somebody that's guiding you, or your higher power guiding you through life? So, are you a faithful person, or believe that you have people that are guiding you through your life? Can you tell me if that resonates with you? Okay. All right. Good. Okay. So, um, basically, the card that I pulled for you said that you need to ask your spirit guides to help you, or your whoever your higher power is to help you, and let them, be your runners. Let them run this race for you, or run this marathon, or whatever you're trying to accomplish. Call on them for their help, and let them help guide you through it. Let them help make give you the guidance that you need to get to the place that you're trying to go. So that's what I that's what I am getting from the card that I pulled for you, just in general overall. Now, do you feel that that resonates with you? Wonderful. So good. I love it that it makes sense for you, that you've been focused on your guides. That's wonderful. So I'm glad that I could help, and um, that good. I'm glad it was fun. You have to come back and join me sometime. So I'm glad that that's fun. It's fun to just get some insight and know that, and especially when it resonates, of course, with you. And so, both makes us both feel like it's not, BS. So there's a lot of skeptics out there. I know, I feel it, I sense it, so I know it's not BS. But sometimes I do find myself sometimes going, but scientifically, no, we can't measure it. We can't measure the feeling of love, even. There's a lot of things that can't scientifically be proven, but that doesn't mean that we can't do them. Okay, so you want to keep going with it. All right, so let's go with it. So call on your spirit guides. Okay, so I'm going to pull another card. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this card basically means that you need to allow yourself to play. So you need to give yourself permission, basically, to, instead of like continuously, pushing, like banging your head against a wall, pushing something uphill in your life. You need to figure out how to back off, and do something fun. Do something fun for you. So learn how to play. Albert Einstein once said that he wished he had played more, and it's having fun is not a waste of time. It allows the universe to work on your behalf while you refresh your soul and your whole perspective, really. Um, when I talk play, it's just do something that is not work. So not taxing on your body. I mean, something that allows your vibrations to raise, something that you enjoy. What is it that you enjoy? Is it, watching a movie? Is it hanging out with your friends? Yeah, be a bit more play, just play, have fun, go out with your friends, take this time for you, play, stop, banging your head against a wall. So that's what I get from that. So that's the next piece of the puzzle. So does that resonate? Will it help? Play some more. Bring your vibration up. You're going to attract the people that you so I'm serious. Like when I talk about body vibrations, I talk about energy vibrations. Like we're all everything is energy. Even our thoughts are energy. So when you're like upset or like depressed or like good, okay, you want me to keep going? Okay. But when you're sad or you're depressed, it's going to make your vibration lower. Then if you're happy and energetic, you raise your vibration, you're going to attract people that are at a higher vibration. So that's good to do. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so ready for the next one. So this is obstacles that may come in your way that on your path that um that you might see, they might have, you'll see, they resonate. Okay, so this one, the last one I got is play. So you need to play, but this one I got is pray, girl. So you need to have faith. You need to believe in, and I think we started with your spirit guides, you need to believe in that higher power. And you seem to be very faithful. So whomever your higher power is, or your spirit guides, or, your God, your spirit guides, your higher power is who you need to pray to and ask for their help and their guidance. It's the best round tool to help you become more aware of yourself. It increases your intuitive psychic ability. We're all intuitive. Okay, we just have to get in line with it. We just have to become aware. All right. Good. So did that resonate with you too? So that's basically that. Those are some things that you need to do. Make sure that you do it daily. Don't forget to do it. So it may be an obstacle sometimes to have faith and pray and have, and continue on that spiritual path that you're on a daily basis, but you need to find time to practice it. And even if it's just you in a room, speaking to your higher power, find time every day to do that. And and meditating, will help you to find that place in you where you can, ask your guides for guidance, and you may just find within you. Does that resonate? So nice. Yeah, thank you. Good. Love it. So, I mean, I do these live readings, every once in a while. I do them best when I write, so I have to usually write. Good. I'm glad it resonates. So usually when I do an intuitive reading, I write it out. So it's harder to do on live video, but I can also pull cards if I need to, and it's just all I'm doing is the energy that you're projecting at me, that you're thinking. All it is cards are just a way for me to translate that energy into a language that can be communicated to you. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it's all everything's energy. We have to then take that energy and translate it into a language that we understand. That's very spiritual deep thought, but that's what the cards help to do. And for me, as an intuitive, that's what writing helps to do. So I'm glad you subscribed to my channel. Thank you. We love subscribers. It gives me the good. Yes, I'm glad it makes total sense. So, I do videos on YouTube. I'm going to start doing more on YouTube. I've done some on Facebook as well. You're always welcome to visit my profile on Facebook too. On Twitter, I'm on Instagram, all under Solboheme, Solboheme. And you can find me there. And I do these live readings. I'll do private reading requests as well. I am doing them complimentary right now because I'm documenting my journey on this, and I want to make sure that I'm authentic. So this is my way to give back, is to do these readings for people, and they're interesting too. So, and they're helpful, and I like that. So it's kind of my hobby too in my free time, is to help with some of these readings and do these readings. So I appreciate you being here, And I appreciate you watching, and I hope you come back and watch me again. So, like, comment, subscribe, like, come watch me again. I know you subscribed and I appreciate it. So, best to you, best wishes. Have a splendid rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon. All right, bye bye.